Hey guys, Galucia, ow, here. Trying to fight some skeletons. No, bad skeleton. Bad. Ow, stop it. That's it. One bone. Lame. Anyway, so you can kind of see how our structure is coming together here. I got the foundation for the outer side. I left 2 spaces in between everything. Random door. I'm gonna have. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna have 2 doors, but for right now, whatever, because I need to stay safe. So I got a little bit busy, found some more copper, found a little bit of iron. As anyone knows that plays IndustrialCraft or watched my previous videos, iron is pretty much the most important thing ever. So that's good. That was constructed down there, and the hole is where we found that stuff. So to continue on with what we're doing here, are you aggro, sir? I don't like the look of you. But he's leaving me alone. Alright. So, I'm going to need a little bit more lumber. I'm not going to worry about the outside just yet. And this is being recorded shortly after the previous episode of IndustrialCraft Adventures. So, I still haven't been able to take the time to look up any recipes or anything like that. And I started thinking, you know, like I was saying before, there's some changes made, and those changes are going to make my life a little bit difficult. But then I was like, you know what? It's been so long. I'm even like the more basic, you know, recipes, I might struggle with them at least a little bit in the beginning, just to remember exactly what they are. Yeah, you like that sprint hit now, huh? Punk, dead. Anyway. I might struggle a little bit just trying to remember what even the more basic recipes are. So that is a very real possibility. But for right now, we're doing okay. I'm going to close up this hole. I started to do my 2x2 mine shaft in the house. I use that a lot. It works good for when you're trying to create just a straight tunnel to look for stuff. But then I started to realize, I was like, you know what? That is dangerous because I'm playing survival. Okay, put all that stuff away. Good. Yes, good. Okay. So, I'm going to need, to start off, I'm going to need a lot of, whoa, I guess those things don't stack. I would have sworn that at some point in my life they did stack, but alright, so there's a bunch of those. So I'm going to start off by getting some rubber together, because you pretty much need that for just about everything. Obviously, some things never change. The first thing we're going to need to make is a generator, because all the machines require power, so, you know, no sense in making machines if we can't get power to them. So we're going to start off with a generator, and as long as that recipe hasn't changed, or the purpose of it hasn't changed, it should just be a machine, a battery, and a furnace. So I have enough iron to make the to turn it into is it refined iron? See, I can't even remember now. But I have enough iron to make the machine, and a stone. It just has to be a regular stone furnace. So I have 2 of those, so I can just, you know, use one of them for that purpose. The battery I'm gonna need tin for, and I'm gonna need a piece of. I'm gonna need some redstone, and that's when you're playing IndustrialCraft. You want to get started like right away. But that was always the biggest thing that held me back. How do I... Oh, wait, is it... Hold on, get rid of that. It's like that. How did we tap these things before? Did that change? I don't remember. Crap. Are these used differently now? Do I need a rubber tree? Because I know there's rubber trees. Because I remember hearing about them. Look, I can't even get rubber. Maybe I just stick it in there. Give me some rubber. Oh, I missed lumber. So, look, I can't even make rubber. So, anyway. So, I need tin. I need to find redstone. And like I was saying, whenever you're playing Industrial Craft, you want to get started with your machines as early as possible to help you conserve on your materials and so on and so forth. And the redstone, the necessity for redstone to make batteries and so on and so forth is usually the biggest thing that holds you back. Let me just organize this a little bit here. I don't need to carry stone around with me or saplings. But yeah, so the lack of redstone always becomes an issue. So I'm going to investigate the redstone situation and I will get back to you guys. Okay guys, so I've begun my research and already found a couple things. Rubber trees do exist. I did not just make that up. And they are an essential piece now to... no. Bad. There we go. Making steps. Yeah, you need rubber trees, or rubber wood, to make rubber now. You can't just get it from any old tree. And basically, we need to find a rubber tree, tap into it with the tap. There's a Gumby down there. Eat some chicken. I see you. Don't think I don't. I just don't care because I want this iron. Dead. Give me your sulfur. Enderman! And then it's going to spit out some rosin, and then we're going to use, or resin. I don't know if it's resin or rosin. Is it resin or rosin? It's one of those things. And then we're going to use that to convert it into rubber. So definitely made it a little bit more complicated or difficult to obtain even some of the more basic building blocks of industrial craft. And the problem that I'm having in the world that we've spawned into is that all these freaking trees are pine trees. We're not in a regular forest. We're in like some pain in the butt pine tree forest where apparently rubber trees don't want to spawn, because I've been wandering around now for the better part of like 7 minutes, 8 minutes, looking for a tree that doesn't look like these. So I'm about to go online and see if I can find a picture of the tree. I found a picture of the wood and how the wood sometimes has like a little slot in it. But I cannot find the I can't find anything that even remotely resembles what a rubber tree in my mind would look like. And like I said, all these freaking trees look the same. They're all like pine trees. So I'm hoping I didn't just get like boned and I spawned in a world where it's just like, hey, guess what? Nothing but pine trees. You're screwed. Rubber is like the most basic building block for everything. But another weird thing, pretty much every recipe has changed, or at least everything's changed at least slightly. Oh my god, I looked over there and I was like, oh my god, there's 100 creepers. Those are cacti, you idiot. But yeah, just in like quickly glancing and like looking at recipes, I mean, some of them are the same, but a lot of them have changed. And I think, like, because the first thing I was looking up is a generator. I wanted to make sure a generator was still made the same way, which it is. But some of the more basic building blocks, I think, have changed, at least how I remember it. A big example of that would be even just to make wire. Before you make a wire, you have to make the copper wire. So I was correct in saying that that has changed, because which makes sense. You know, I can't just take like a copper bar and wrap some rubber around it and call it a wire. So what they're basically telling us we have to do now is to take a bunch of copper, and then we're going to turn that into wire, and then we're going to use the wire and surround that in the rubber to make the what you have it. What do I have it? What's the word I'm looking for here? The wire. There you go. So that's kind of the pickle that we're in right now, is that I'm kind of screwed if I don't find rubber wood. So I'm going to go look online, like I said, for some pictures of the actual tree, see if I can track that down to help me out here. I'm going to see if I know how to do this. No. Is it just 3? Ah, see? There we go. Uninsulated copper wiring. Which, you know, uninsulated, that's dangerous. So there we go. So, progress. Just, it's going to be slow progress, I think, with IndustrialCraft 2. I think it's definitely more challenging to make things, which is cool, because before you know, you were pretty much able to, like, bang it out before, so I don't have a problem with that. But anyway, so I'll be back. More research is needed. Okay, so while I'm down here looking for resources, which, by the way, I found some tin, so we're ever closer, I'm going to give you the official lowdown on the rubber situation. So, the rubber, ooh, hello, oh, now I need to fill this back in. The rubber trees give you resin, like I said, and basically to start off, it's, you know, we're going to be tapping on the trees where you see those little slots, which hopefully I'll have an example for you shortly. And that's going to be how we get some resin. And one resin, when you stick it in a furnace, will give you 1 piece of rubber. I don't see any immediate danger. So once that situation is taken care of, eventually when you get an extractor, you're going to be able to stick the resin in the extractor, and then 1 piece of resin is going to give you 3 pieces of rubber. So like everything in IndustrialCraft, the longer you're doing something, the more efficient you become at it, and the easier it'll become. So, you know, in the beginning, it's just going to be a pain. And I found a picture of a rubber tree. It basically looks like a regular, you know, good old-fashioned Minecraft tree, but the wood is very dark. The leaves are a different color, and some of them are going to have that slot. It's definitely light over there, so there's a lava situation. But yeah, they're going to have like a little slot where the actual tap, oop, it's daylight, where the actual tap is going to fit into the tree. So we did actually have a bit of bad luck where we spawned, because like I said, it's just a bunch of pine trees, and we need to find our way into like a regular forest or even a swamp, because from what I saw online from the pictures, I don't know if this directly correlates to this particular thing, but it looked like the definitely gonna cook up all that tin. It looked like it was in a swamp, because I saw a bunch of the trees that have like the vines on it to, you know, give the appearance of hold on, I don't know if I need more than 1 tree tap, like if they break or whatever, but whatever. So anyway, yeah, to give it the appearance of like a weeping willow or something like that. So it looked like it was in a swamp, and we are not in a swamp. So I don't know if they only show up in swamps, if rubber trees are only going to show up in swamps, but like I said, there's definitely none here. It was definitely the rubber trees were among other regular trees, not these pine trees, so that kind of screws us up. The other thing we can do for rubber is that, along with tapping the rubber tree itself, once you have used up the tap, you're going to be able to, of course, cut it down like you always would, but instead of before you could stick any log into an extractor and get some rubber from it. Now you have to use a rubber tree, but the good news is it works. So you can stick a rubber wood into an extractor and get rubber from it. So that will still work. So we don't always have to go out hunting for rubber trees with these. Oh. Okay, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Regular trees. And these are what I was talking about, the kind of weeping willow looking. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Yes, this one has 2 of them. Okay. Outstanding. So, we'll take this tree tap. Ah, see that? Okay, and it does have a durability. See, it's got a durability thing there. So, there you go. And then now that we've used that up. Oh. Oh, and sometimes there's a chance drop that when you cut down a rubber tree that it's going to drop some resin as well, which is what we just witnessed happen right there. If you didn't catch that, that's what happened. So yeah, once we and mushrooms, man, this is my favorite area ever. So pick it up. So once we use up all the available taps, as you can see, that gets rid of it. Taps are gone. Then at that point, I'm gonna just go ahead and chop them down, and then you can see rubber wood there, so we're not going to waste our resources by turning that into planks. We're going to hold on to that until we create an extractor. So I think this kind of increases the usefulness of an extractor because it's so much harder to create a keep looking. Oh, good. Now we can make mushroom soup. Huzzah. Oh, 2 mushroom soups. Now that it's so much harder to collect rubber, yeah, an extractor is going to be that much more important. So we'll definitely be looking to make an extractor pretty early. That is a large hole. Man, there are just mushrooms everywhere. I am quickly not excited about mushrooms. Mushrooms don't grow as much as they were, though. When they came out with the 1.7, mushrooms were growing, like, freaking ridiculously. And I think they nerfed the growth of mushrooms a little bit. And I've had some mushroom farms as of late, and they just haven't been growing very fast. But I am going to try to produce at least for the red, because we have so much brown, like, right away now. Lava? Man, is that it? Ooh, I'm going to definitely kill this cow. So anyway, now's a good time to wrap this up. So we figured out the whole thing with the rosin. Damn right you're going to give me all that crap. Hells yeah. We already got 10 pieces, so, I mean, that's 10 pieces of rubber right off the bat. We're going to be able to use that to make some... Oh, another cow, yes. We're going to be able to use that to make some cable, and in turn, hopefully soon, a battery. The battery still yet to come because we don't have any redstone. And if I'm not mistaken, now it takes 2 redstone to make 1 battery. So, yeah. But that's all right. So, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'm definitely going to keep these coming. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm probably just going to be sitting here for the next couple hours and just bang out like a whole crap ton of episodes because I'm thoroughly enjoying the changes. It's interesting, the changes that they've made. None of these have taps. It's very frustrating, and I'm glad that I made that. Now it explains why tree taps aren't stackable, because you don't need to stack them because they ooh, that one has one. Because 1 obviously will last you a while. So I'm glad I made a crap ton of taps for like no damn reason. But the other thing is that I'm not going to have to do a whole bunch of exploration now for these things because I'm going to be collecting. Did I get any yet? No, I didn't. But I'm going to be collecting if they drop any, because I've seen a picture of it, so I know it does. But they do drop the saplings, the same as any tree would. Although it seems to be extremely rare for some reason. Oh, there we go. Got one. Bam. Rubber tree sapling. So we can replant. We'll plant our own rubber trees right next to the house, making our lives way easier. So we're not going to have to travel way over here to look for more rubber trees. So keep watching, guys. I'm going to keep banging these out. Like I said, I'm just going to be making a whole bunch of episodes back to back and posting these up along with the normal Minecraft Adventures episodes. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more.